Let's now talk about what we are calling the biggest and the most fascinating reality show on earth, the U.S. presidential election. The third day of the Republican National Convention is on as we speak. Day 2 was quite an eventful one. For a president who is made for television, the convention did not disappoint. Donald Trump made the most of his experience as a reality TV star. It was an action-packed affair. The production quality was compelling. The campaign video struck the right chord. There were moving speeches by his family members and new surprises thrown in. It took off from where it left the first day. The focus on diversity. A naturalization ceremony took place at the White House. 5 individuals representing 5 different countries were granted American citizenship. These new American citizens belong to Bolivia, Lebanon, Sudan, Ghana and India. Sudha Sundari Narayanan, a software developer from India, was sworn in as an American citizen. Welcoming her to the American family, Donald Trump stressed on how an American citizenship is the most priceless possession anywhere in the world. His words. Listen to this.
You've earned the most prized, treasured, cherished, and priceless possession anywhere in the world. It's called American citizenship. There is no higher honor and no greater privilege, and it's an honor for me to be your president. Thank you very much.
The ceremony was followed by another big surprise, presidential pardoning. No turkeys yet. Thanksgiving is still a few months away. This is Donald Trump pardoning a Nevada bank robber. His name is John Ponder, a black American who became an advocate for criminal justice reform after release. He received a full pardon from the American president. Take a look at this and pay special attention to his reaction.
So now I'd like to invite John's wife, Jamie, to join us as I grant John, I'm not sure you know this, a full pardon. So I don't know if you know that, Jamie. Come on over here. It's just an honor. And you have done incredible work.
Thank you, sir.
And all of Las Vegas and all of Nevada and all of every place in this country is very proud of you, the job you've done.
Trump's family members took over from here. In back-to-back speeches, they passionately rallied behind Trump, highlighting all his achievements. And each one of them addressed a particular theme surrounding this election. Tiffany Trump, the U.S. president's younger daughter, spoke at length about the American media. She slammed the media for biased and fabricated views. She blamed them for fostering fear and dividing the American society. And she asked a very pertinent question. Why is one viewpoint promoted while others are hidden?
People must recognize that our thoughts, our opinions, and even the choice of who we are voting for may and are being manipulated and visibly coerced by the media and tech giants. If you tune into the media, you get one biased opinion or another. Ask yourselves, why are we prevented from seeing certain information? Why is one viewpoint promoted while others are hidden? The answer is control, because division and controversy breed profit.
Division breeds profit. We hope the U.S. president is not following this mantra. Anyway, the next speaker of the night was Eric Trump. He gave a speech filled with rhetorical flourishes against the Democrats. What stood out was a personal message Eric shared directly with his dad. Give them hell and never stop, he said. You have to watch this.
I'm proud to show my children what their grandfather is fighting for. I'm proud to watch you give them hell. Never stop. Continue to be unapologetic. Keep fighting for what is right. You are making America strong again. You are making America safe again. You are making America proud again. And yes, together with a forgotten man and woman who are finally forgotten no more, you are making America great again.
Borrowed the last lines from his father's first speech as president. Then came a message all the way from Jerusalem. It was the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. His appearance at the Republican convention was unconventional. Secretaries of State usually avoid partisan gatherings. But the Trump presidency is not known for following unwritten rules, even some written ones for that matter. So Pompeo attended the convention in his personal capacity, and with Jerusalem in the backdrop, Mr. Secretary of State knew what he had to say.
I'm Mike Pompeo. I'm speaking to you from beautiful Jerusalem, looking out over the old city.
delivering on this duty to keep us safe and our freedoms intact. This president has led bold initiatives in nearly every corner of the world. In China, he's pulled back the curtain on the predatory aggression of the Chinese Communist Party. In North Korea, the president lowered the temperature and against all odds got the North Korean leadership to the table. And in the Middle East, when Iran threatened, the president approved a strike that killed the Iranian terrorist Qasem Soleimani. The president brokered a historic peace deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates.
Spoken like a seasoned politician, but the person who beat Pompeo and most of the other speakers in presenting the best case for Trump's re-election was his wife. The First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump, was the showstopper for the night, which is remarkable because this First Lady is not known for her oratorical skills. She rarely sits for any interviews, but she spoke and did what no other speaker had done. She expressed sympathy for the Wuhan virus victims in America.
I want to acknowledge the fact that since March, our lives have changed drastically. The invisible enemy, COVID-19, swept across our beautiful country and impacted all of us. My husband's administration will not stop fighting until there is an effective treatment or vaccine available to everyone.
Then she landed another big surprise. She addressed the other big challenge facing America, racism.
It's a harsh reality that we are not proud of parts of our history. I encourage people to focus on our future while still learning from our past. We must remember that today we are all one community comprised of many races, religions, and ethnicities. Our diverse and storied history is what makes our country strong, and yet we still have so much to learn from one another. With that in mind, I like to call on the citizens of this country to take a moment, pause, and look at things from all perspectives.
The speech ended with a standing ovation at the White House Rose Garden. Donald Trump looked visibly proud. He couldn't quite control his excitement. He walked up to the podium, hugged his wife, and the two walked back into the White House hand in hand. This was the second night of the Republican National Convention, mostly a family affair.